One impressive substantiation of that recently was how quickly you brought up a cluster for X.AI.
Yeah.
And if you want to talk about that, because that was striking in terms of both the scale and the speed with which you did that.
A lot of that credit you got to give to Elon. I think first of all, to decide to do something, select the site, um, uh, bring cooling to it, power,
Mm-hmm.
and then decide to build this 100,000 GPU supercluster, which is the largest of its kind in one unit. And then working backwards, we started planning together the date that he was going to stand everything up, and the date that he was going to stand everything up was determined, quite a few months ago. And so all of the components, all the OEMs, all the systems, all the software integration we did with their team, all the network simulation, we simulate all the network configurations.
Yeah.
It's like we pre-staged everything as a digital twin.
Hmm.
We pre-staged all of his supply chain. We pre-staged all of the wiring of the networking. We even set up a small version of it, kind of just a first instance of it. Ground truth, if you will, reference zero,
Mm-hmm.
system zero, before everything else showed up. So by the time that everything showed up, everything was staged, all the practicing was done, all the simulations were done, and then the massive integration. Even then, the massive integration was a monument of gargantuan teams of humanity crawling over each other, wiring everything up 24/7, and within a few weeks, the clusters were up. I mean, it's really
Amazing.
it's really a testament to his willpower and how he's able to think through mechanical things, electrical things, and overcome what is apparently extraordinary obstacles. I mean, what was done there is the first time that a computer of that large scale has ever been done at that speed.
Mm-hmm.
Unless our two teams are working, from the networking team, the compute team, the software team, the training team, and the infrastructure team, the people that the electrical engineers to the software engineers all working together. Yeah, it's really quite a feat to watch.
In an era where artificial intelligence transcends the realms of possibility, the spotlight is fixated on a groundbreaking development in the AI chip market. Picture this: NVIDIA and AMD, stalwarts in the industry, making a strategic bet on xAI, the brainchild of none other than Elon Musk. But this isn't just any tech collaboration. This is about harnessing the potential of AI chatbot services that could rival the established OpenAI's ChatGPT. It's a classic tale of ambition meets innovation, with technological giants gambling on a startup to redefine AI's future. While the details sparkle on the horizon, one thing is clear: this alliance is more than noteworthy, it's potentially revolutionary. Welcome back, everyone, to Investocracy.
Was there a challenge that felt most likely to be blocking from an engineering perspective?
Just the tonnage of electronics that had to come together. I mean, it'd probably be worth just to measure it. I mean, it's it tons and tons of equipment. It's just abnormal.
Mm-hmm.
Usually a supercomputer system like that, you plan it for a couple of years, from the moment that the first systems come delivered to the time that you probably submitted everything for some serious work. Don't be surprised if it's a year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that happens all the time. It's not abnormal. Now we couldn't afford to do that, so we created, a few years ago, there was an initiative in our company that's called data center as a product. We don't sell it as a product, but we have to treat it like it's a product. Everything about planning for it and then standing it up, optimizing it, tuning it, keep it operational. The goal is that it should be, kind of like opening up your beautiful new iPhone, and you open it up and everything just kind of works. Now, of course, it's a miracle of technology making it like that, but we now have the skills to do that. And so if you're interested in a data center, and just have to give me a space and some power, some cooling, and we'll help you set it up within, call it 30 days. I mean, it's pretty extraordinary.
That's wild.
The investment landscape is buzzing with news of NVIDIA and AMD's participation in xAI's impressive $6 billion Series C funding. But what truly distinguishes this affair is the sheer scale and ambition driving it. xAI, which is rapidly gaining stature with its corporate value surging to $50 billion, has few parallels in the tech realm. Their announcement, NVIDIA and AMD joining the ranks of over 97 other titanic investors, including A16Z and BlackRock, already reads like a who's who of strategy endorsements. For NVIDIA and AMD, known for powering some of the great minds of big tech like Microsoft, Alphabet, Meta, and Amazon, throwing their hats in xAI's ring isn't just business as usual. It signals a shifting of sands in how AI infrastructure could evolve. It's akin to a poker game where the stakes are high and the chips are literal. 200,000 Hopper AI chips from NVIDIA, to be precise, are earmarked for expanding xAI's Colossus supercomputer. If you're wondering why the big guns are investing in a startup, the question should be, how can they afford not to? But before going on with the video, are you into cryptocurrency? If so, check out our second channel, Investocracy Crypto. We bring you breaking news, expert analysis, and the latest trends in the fast-moving world of digital assets. Whether you're a seasoned crypto investor or just curious about the future of finance, we've got something for you. Click the link in the description to subscribe to Investocracy Crypto now. Don't miss out and stay ahead of the game. Now, let's get back to the video.
That point. What do you think is the biggest blocker? Capital, energy, supply in one area?
Everything. Nothing about what you just, the scales that you talked about, nothing is normal. Yeah.
But nothing is impossible.
Nothing is, no laws of physics limits, but everything is going to be hard. And of course, is it worth it? Like you can't believe, to get to something that we would recognize as a computer that so easily and so able to do what we ask it to do, what otherwise general intelligence of some kind. And even if we could argue about, is it really general intelligence, just getting close to it is going to be a miracle. We know that. And so I think there are 5 or 6 endeavors to try to get there, right? I think, of course, OpenAI and Anthropic and X and, of course, Google and Meta and Microsoft. And, this frontier, the next couple of clicks up that mountain are just so vital. Who doesn't want to be the first on that mountain?
When heavyweights like Microsoft and Meta are forking out for hundreds of thousands of these AI marvels, the cost becomes a testament to their unyielding faith in AI's future. It's reminiscent of the stock market axiom: buy high, sell higher, or in this context, buy tech. Watch it redefine reality. xAI, undeterred and perhaps emboldened by vast funding, isn't just marching to AI's drum. It's leading a symphony. Elon Musk has always had a knack for storytelling, whether on Earth with Tesla or in space with SpaceX. Now, with xAI and the likes of Grok 2, an AI model with innovative capabilities released on Platform X, there's a new chapter unfolding. $50 billion worth of believers and a narrative of disrupting the status quo speak volumes. This confluence of efforts poses an intriguing scenario, with analysts and industry insiders alike speculating whether Musk can indeed eclipse OpenAI's dominance. As grandiose, or strategic, as it may sound, the collaborative force of NVIDIA, AMD, and xAI paints a vivid picture of an AI revolution accelerating faster than anticipated. It's this envisioning of a future where technologically advanced products touch billions, underscoring the resonance this venture has with investors and tech enthusiasts alike. But before going any further, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. These videos take a lot of effort and time to make, so if you enjoyed them, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This goes a long way in helping us grow. That said, back to the video.
I think that's become much more mainstream of you over the last year. Is it still science and AI's application of science that most excites you?
I love the fact that we have AI chip designers.
Here at NVIDIA?
Yeah. I love that we have AI software engineers.
How effective are AI chip designers today?
Super good. We couldn't build Hopper without it. And the reason for that is because they could explore a much larger space than we can. And because they have infinite time. They're running on a supercomputer. We have so little time using human engineers that we don't explore as much of the space as we should. And we also can't explore it combinatorially. I can't explore my space while including your exploration and your exploration. And so, our chips are so large, it's not like it's designed as one chip. It's designed almost like 1,000 chips.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to optimize each one of them kind of in isolation. You really want to optimize a lot of them together and cross-module co-design and optimize across a much larger space. But obviously, we're going to be able to find local maximums that are hidden behind local minimums somewhere.
So, what's the takeaway for those sitting on the sidelines? To paraphrase a classic investor adage, fortune favors the bold. For the discerning investor, the surge in xAI's value, the strategic backing from industry titans like NVIDIA and AMD, and the futuristic trajectory set by Elon Musk collectively form a persuasive case for delving into this stock. The technological headway driven by xAI offers not just a window into the future, but a financial opportunity to be part of its making. Current reports are impressive, predicting a robust upward trajectory for xAI. Analysts suggest the colossal market that AI aims to unlock could propel its valuation manifold higher. The enthusiasm is palpable. xAI isn't merely a player. It's emerging as a formidable force with its innovative enterprise. Yet, even as we dream of what's next, the stock market is, and always will be, a realm of cautious optimism. We find ourselves at a crossroads where the potential for high rewards stands alongside calculated risks. But herein lies the conversation. What's your take on diving into the world of xAI? And finally, if you would like to know what companies like NVIDIA have been up to these past few days, go ahead and click on the next video on your screen. See you there.